Hey there, welcome to Free Off TV. Today is our third episode of the trailer tour, and I'm here with Karl Spooner. Today we have a half-pipe, and he's going to tell us what the half-pipe's used for.
Yeah, hi, nice to see you again. Okay, so in the last two tours, we've done a plank sider, we've done a bathtub. They're multi-use trailers, so you would put a multitude of products in those trailers. This half-pipe is only solely for aggregate, okay? Now, you wouldn't be putting corn or grain or anything in that, just purely because of the size. The last two 70 cubic yards, this is 40 cubic yards, okay? Now the reason that you'll still get 29.5, 30 ton of product in there, but it's much more dense. So you wouldn't use that for anything else other than aggregates.
That's really interesting. Could you tell me what this button's used for?
Yeah, sure. So this is the tailgate, the air tailgate. So aggregate trailers generally always have an air tailgate locking system because you don't want to be going around the back when you're in a quarry. So standard fitment is the push-pull button on the front of the trailer. Nice and safe because your hair and the product's coming out there at the back of the trailer.
Yeah.
So, but there are options. So we can do a button here and a button that side. We can do a button here, like on a bulker for sugar beet, they'll want it at the back because it isn't the driver that operates it. It's the banksman at the sugar beet factory. So he'll want a button at the back. Your other option, two options actually, we can do a finger switch. So when the body raises up, it's a spring and the switch goes up and it releases the tailgate. Or we can do a button and wire it through to a pin on the Susie coupling, electric coupling, that the operator will then wire into his tractor unit. So you can use it from the switch in the cab, nice and safe. Very
safe. Is the weighing system the same as the other two
trailers?
Yeah,
identical. So it's identical. Again, our favoured system, the PM1155 system, comes with the handheld remote in general cases. So again, the operator can sit in his cab without coming out and looking at this. He can sit in his cab and he can see what's going into the trailer.
Yeah, that's really useful.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have a wander around the back of the trailer. Just incidentally, this is the ladder, the detachable ladder again. The only safe way to get into the trailer, into the body of the trailer, is when the tailgate is propped and you use the ladder.
Yeah.
No climbing over the front or anything like that. Okay, let's have a wander around. So, incidentally, our half-pipe body, you'll see that there is no joints in the back there. No joints whatsoever. Now, so the floor is 8mm and the sidewall is 6mm thick. So we manufacture our body in one piece. The whole length is one piece.
Wow.
And how we can do that is because, I mean, when we purchased the press brake that we've got, it was the biggest press brake in Europe. I don't know whether it still is. Because we can bend over a 12-metre length on the press brake, we can do that in one piece, where most other manufacturers, if not probably all manufacturers, on a half-pipe trailer will make that in two pieces. Yeah, so that's a big plus for us. Because if you make it out one piece, if you haven't got a welder, you haven't got a joint, you haven't got a weak point.
Yeah.
So that's good for us.
A lot stronger, I assume.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is where your ladder will click on. Yeah. Door prop here.
Yes.
That's a safety feature, so that door is secure. When that prop is in, that's not going to close on you.
That's
okay.
Good.
Coach flap across the back. It keeps the spray down and it looks nice,
yeah, it looks
to
really
be
nice.
honest with you. Again, full LED lights and again, additional reverse lights.
Yeah.
They're a bit of a must now, okay? So we'll wander around a bit more. Alcoa Durabrite wheels, I've said before in the videos, they are our standard for our fitment. Toolbox. Again, the exact same toolbox that we saw in the last two videos. There's no difference. And side guard infills. Again, we laser cut the froth out and it's backed off.
Looks really nice.
With the colour combinations.
Yes. Could you tell me what this little handle is for?
Yeah, sure. So, right. So, standard fitment on a trailer is what we call a dump valve. Now, what that will do is it's a button and it will dump the air out of the system. When you dump the air out of the airbags, the trailer lowers down. This is your next level up, if you like. So this is what we call a colas or a raise lower valve. So this allows one way to lower the trailer. You turn it the other way, it puts more air in suspension. So you can get it to a level that you want it at.
That's really smart.
Yeah, so that's more controllable than the dump valve. It's a feature that really we put on most half-pipe trailers, yeah. Coming around to the front of the trailer, again, we've got the safety gantry with a handrail round, okay. There's your sheet motor, again, Hydroclear sheet fitted on this particular trailer. And all your electronic and your SUSI, your air couplings, your oil coupling, all at the front of the trailer. Okay, there we have the half pipe.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, Karl, and thank you all so much for watching.